So what do I actually do as a business consultant or business advisor? I think that term or that profession, business consultant, can be a bit vague. And there are business consultants that do a variety of different things. I know other business consultants that have some similar functions and services to me, but also a lot of different services with focus on different types of businesses and stuff like that. So it is kind of a broad term. But what do I do specifically? I think for me, maybe the best way to explain it is I'm the business mind who helps people start, build, grow, and improve their businesses. So think of it like if you know someone who's really good at photography and they're doing that as a hobby, but they really want to turn that into a business and not just have it as a hobby anymore, but they don't really know how to turn it into a business, how to operate it as a business. They're just really good at photography. In that instance, for a startup like that, that's where I would come in and help them turn that into a business. So it's maybe coming up with a business name, a legal structure, determining their prices, helping them register that business, talking about sales tax, talking about a website, talking about if they need a payroll account and income tax strategies, and coming up with ways to advertise and have promotions, and determining what target market they want to focus on. That's also things like making sure they get a business license and whatever other permits they need, and getting a business bank account, and just pretty much everything to do with setting up, maintaining, growing, and improving the business. And so I work with all different types of businesses in all different industries for startups. That could be photography and videography. That could be health services like counseling. I've worked with sports leagues, cleaning companies, many restaurants, inventors, construction companies, different trades. So it's pretty broad type of industries that I work with, but yeah, very much helping them through the startup phases just to make sure that everything is set up properly. And sometimes too, it's helping them get funding and finding the best place to get a business loan. And now in terms of businesses that are already operating, it's helping them grow, it's helping them improve, it's helping them become more efficient in the way they operate. So maybe they're wanting to grow and they just feel kind of stagnant. So that's coming up with ways to, attract new clients and enter new markets and maybe come up with new products or services. Or maybe they are struggling to find or keep employees. So we would work on ways to incentivize employees or work on ways to recruit new employees. Maybe their business isn't that profitable. Like maybe they're making a lot of money and they've been around for a while, but they just don't really have much net income. So that would be looking at their financials and figuring out where are they spending that they could cut, or where could they increase their revenue. I want businesses to be really efficient in all ways and just functioning really well kind of across the board with all things business management. And now with businesses, whether they are existing already and have been operating for a while, or they are startups, oftentimes they might need some funding to, expand or get started. And I can help a lot with that. Sometimes they need a formal business plan written. I will write formal business plans or review them for them. Or if they need financial projections or statements that need to be compiled or reviewed, I help with that as well. So very much the business management generalist who can kind of talk about all things business. And I like to be a bridge as well. I'm not a lawyer, I'm not an accountant, I'm not a commercial real estate agent, I'm not an insurance broker, but I know quite a bit in those areas, more than the average layperson. So when I'm working with businesses, if they're not so familiar with those professions and how they can help, I can kind of help them understand that and then help direct them to those professionals when they need them, and then make sure they're prepared for them so that they can have meaningful conversations, they can know what to ask, they can just be overall prepared. Because as most of you know, lawyers charge high fees, accountants can charge high fees, insurance can be kind of confusing. So if I can properly prepare my clients, it can just make everything smoother when they're dealing with other professionals like that. And you can probably see that from the videos that I make. So hopefully that was helpful. If you enjoyed the video, please click like. If you're looking for a business consultant to help you through the process of starting up or finding ways to grow or improve your existing business, feel free to reach out. I offer a free initial 1-hour consultation that can be booked in the link below in the video description. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop those in the comment section below. And also feel free to check out my YouTube channel where I have over 160 videos as of today that cover business management and business startup topics.